Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to your daily weather briefing for Wednesday, June 6th. We're seeing a very nice morning out there with some dry conditions under partly cloudy skies. We're seeing much cooler temperatures today, only expecting highs to get into the low 70s. There is a slight chance of an isolated shower this afternoon, but that does appear to be unlikely, with only about a 10 to 15% chance of seeing a sprinkle or two. And then we're going to be seeing another beautiful day as we go into tomorrow. Taking a look at our conditions across the area from yesterday, we did have some issues with our instrumentation overnight here, so we are unable to give you any information about the high or low here at Wallops. But elsewhere across the region, we did see temperatures in the mid-80s, pretty widespread. Only Dover and Baltimore were unable to get to that 80-degree mark. This morning, we did see some fairly seasonable lows at many locations. Temperatures getting down into the 50s up near our nation's capital in Dover, and then seeing mid-60s elsewhere with some upper 60s down in the Tidewater. We did see some scattered shower activity as forecasted yesterday evening, mainly between 8 p.m. and midnight across the region and here at Wallops. Didn't see a whole lot of rainfall with this, as most locations just saw between an inch and a few hundred, or between a trace and a few hundredths of an inch. As of 9 a.m., we were seeing some cooler temperatures out there, with most locations reporting around 70 degrees, with the cooler spots being to the north and warmer spots to the south. Here at Wallops, running about 70 degrees with our main temperature sensor down. Hard to get an exact feel of what the exact temperature was at that time. And most locations are seeing mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies as of 9 a.m. Taking a look at our terminal forecast, or at our sounding from this morning, we're seeing northwesterly winds just above the surface around 12 knots, and then those winds are shifting more zonal as we get towards the 6,000 to 9,000 foot level, and increasing to around 42 knots, maxing out a bit at that 9,000 foot level, then weakening a bit between 12 and 20,000 feet from the west-northwest. Then we're seeing those winds increase again at the 25,000 foot level from the northwest at around 45 knots. Seeing a freezing level this morning just above 11,000 feet. Taking a look at our satellite radar loop here this morning, you saw a lingering batch of showers there across the Tidewater early this morning at the beginning of the loop. And then we're seeing some more abundant cloud cover just south of Wallops, and then it was a little bit more clear about an hour or so ago just north of Wallops, but since then we have seen some very shallow cumulus develop across the central and northern portions of the Delmarva. So we are going to be seeing partly to mostly cloudy skies. Basically, these clouds continuing throughout the day. Could see those cumulus clouds develop a little bit more, mainly in more central parts of the Delmarva, for a brief sprinkle or two. Here, Wallops only looking at about a 10% chance of seeing a very brief light shower. So they're not seeing too good a chances of it happening here. We are seeing winds behind that cold front that brought us the rain last night turn more northerly and northeasterly, and as we go into this afternoon, we'll see those winds shift easterly here at Wallops, and that'll help keep our temperatures down into the low 70s. Taking a look at our surface analysis for today, you see that cold front is now well south of Wallops, down towards the Tidewater region, and like I said, behind there we're going to be seeing those winds shift easterly as we have some high pressure developing northwest of the region. And that high pressure will stick around as we go throughout today and into tomorrow, giving us only some partly cloudy and very seasonable and pleasant temperatures across the region. So taking a look at our forecast charts for today, we're going to continue to see that high pressure build in to the northwest of the region with that front well south, and that's going to help give us that easterly flow. It's going to keep our temperatures down and give us just some pop-up cumulus clouds throughout the area. So looking for some mostly cloudy skies as we go into the afternoon hours as we get that cloud field developing. For tonight, we'll see that high pressure move more north to northeast of us. Still going to be looking at chances of some mostly cloudy skies, but we are going to be seeing those winds really lighten up as we go into tomorrow morning. And then for tomorrow, we'll have high pressure start to build over the mid-Atlantic region. That'll give us those light winds, and that's going to help give us just partly cloudy to even perhaps mostly sunny skies as we go towards Thursday afternoon. And then on Friday, we're going to see that high pressure shift back east again, giving us a return to that more southerly flow, and we're going to be seeing our temperatures go from the low 70s tomorrow and Thursday into back close to 80 degrees on Friday with that southerly flow turning. Also, we're going to be seeing Just a weak surface front in the area. This is not exactly accurate where this front is on this map. We are going to be seeing a little bit of a short wave just to the west of the area, so can't rule out a slight chance of a pop-up shower for late in the day Friday, but right now it looks like our better chances for rain will hold off until this weekend. Taking a look at our weather chart for today, we're not going to be seeing any weather hazards today. We are expecting our high around noontime as that easterly flow then ramps up shortly afterwards, keeping our temperatures down near 70 degrees. We are going to see easterly flow around 8 to 13 knots throughout the rest of the workday, then weakening down to around 5 to 10 knots from the east-northeast after sunset, and then becoming only 3 to 8 knots as we go into the overnight hours and into the mid-morning hours of tomorrow. Taking a look at our terminal forecast here, we're going to be seeing a scatter deck near 6,500 feet as of 10 a.m. And then as we go into noon, we're still going to be seeing some decks at 7,500 and 10,000 feet at those mid-levels. If we get into later in the afternoon, we will be seeing those cumulus clouds increase a bit, becoming broken at 6,000 feet. Could be seeing ceilings lower down to 5,500 with a scattered deck around 3,500 if we get into any brief shower activity. But like I had mentioned, that's only a 10 to 15% chance. And as we go into tonight, still going to be seeing some cumulus clouds around the area throughout much of the night, possibly seeing some lower level clouds at times near 1,500 feet as well, and we will start to see a broken cirrus deck in the overnight hours into tomorrow morning. Tides are still a little bit high, 1/2 to 1 foot above normal. Taking a look at the next couple days here, Thursday is going to be another beautiful day under partly cloudy skies with a cooler high of 73 degrees. On Thursday night, we're going to be looking at partly cloudy skies with just a very slight chance of some patchy fog developing as our winds really weaken as the high pressure develops over the area with a low of 60 expected. Then Friday, that high is shifting to the east is going to give us some more of a southerly flow, helping to give us a warmer high of 81, and we can't rule out a very slight chance of a late afternoon isolated shower. Taking a look at the next 7 days, seasonable days for today and tomorrow. Very nice temperatures in the lower 70s. Friday, that's when that warm-up starts up again with a high of 81. We're also going to be getting some more moisture moving into the area, so that's going to help bump up our lows for Saturday morning with a low of only 68 degrees expected. And then Saturday and Sunday and onwards, the forecast becomes a little bit more unclear. We are going to be having a low and a front start to impact the area this weekend. Right now, it does look like the models have sped up that front a little bit compared to what we have been seeing earlier this week. So it does look we got a better chance for those shower and thunderstorms on Saturday afternoon. Still unclear if we're going to be getting any shower activity before noon on Saturday, but it does look like there's at least a slight chance, but the better chance will be Saturday afternoon and evening and Saturday night. It does look like that front is going to right now move through the area Saturday night, giving us some more showers and storm chances Saturday night into Sunday morning. And then models are starting to indicate that that front might stall just south of the Wallops region, so giving us still a chance of some scattered light rain throughout the day on Sunday. And this is where the models kind of diverge quite a bit, as some models are depicting that front to linger across the area, perhaps lifting back north, giving us a rainy start of next week. While we have high pressure across the northeast United States, that's really going to depend on if that high is going to keep that front south of the area keeping us dry. Right now, it's still looking like we could get some pop-up shower activity from Monday with a high of 75, and Tuesday is really going to depend on what that front does. If that front decides to move back north again and put us under another moist and unstable atmosphere, or if that high decides to dominate and keep us dry for the middle of next week. We'll have to keep an eye on that, and we'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 a.m. and at 10 a.m. Have a great day.